Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to install SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 12 in VMware Workstation, but you can also use VMware Player, which is free. This video also helps if you are installing SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 12 on physical hardware. I recommend you to watch the entire video for successful SUSE Linux Enterprise installation. These are the steps that we are going to do during this video. First we will go to SUSE Linux website and then download the installation media for SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 12. Then we will create a virtual machine for SUSE Linux 12. Then we will start SUSE Linux installation. During the installation we will set disk partition layout, set time zone, keyboard, and we will create an additional user. After the installation we will do some post-installation tasks for SUSE Linux Server 12. Let's start with step 1. Open up your browser and go to SUSE Linux website, which is suse.com. Go to products and then go to SUSE Linux Enterprise Server. This is SUSE Linux Enterprise Server homepage. Click on 60-day free trial. We are going to install SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 12. Click on AMD 64 or Intel 64. If you already have an account, you can sign in here, or you can create an account. You can also download the installation media without creating an account by clicking on I want the software without support. I already downloaded the installation media, so I can close the window. Second step is to create a virtual machine for SUSE Linux 12. Let's open up VMware Workstation and go to File and then click on New Virtual Machine. We can go with Typical at the screen. Click on Next. Choose the third option and click on Next. Choose Linux as a guest operating system and choose SUSE Linux Enterprise 12 64-bit as a version. Then click on Next. Give a name for your virtual machine, for example SUSE Linux Enterprise 12. Click Next. Specify how much disk space you want to use for this SUSE Linux server. For example 60 GB. I also store virtual disk as a single file and click Next. I want to customize hardware. Increase memory to 2 GB. I choose one processor and 2 cores. Go to network adapter and choose bridge network. For this SUSE Linux Enterprise server, I don't want to use USB controller and sound card and printer, so I remove them. I also uncheck Accelerate 3D graphics. Click on Close. Click Finish. Now we are going to start SUSE Linux 12 installation. Go to Edit Virtual Machine Settings and go to CD DVD and then choose Use ISO image file. Then click on Browse and go to your installation media. Click Open and click OK. Now we are ready to power on this virtual machine. Click on Power on this virtual machine. Select Installation and press Enter. During the installation, sometimes I may pause the recording. At this screen, you can choose installation language and keyboard layout. Accept the license terms and then click on Next. For production server, it's recommended to register your server now by entering your email address and registration code. Because this is demo installation, I may skip the registration. Click on yes. If you want to install additional products, you can select any of these. Click on next. This is suggested partitioning screen. If you want, you can edit proposal settings. As you can see, it uses BTRFS for root partition, and it separates the home partition, and it uses XFS. Click OK. Click on next. At this screen, you can choose your region and time zone. When you are finished, click on next. Let's create an additional user. For example, sysadmins have to. Let's set its username. For example, sysadmins have to. Set this user's password, and let's make this user system administrator. Click on next. It says I use a simple password. Because this is demo installation, I use simple password, but I recommend you to use a strong password. At this screen, you can review your installation settings. Click on install and click on install again in order to begin the installation. SUSE Linux Enterprise 12 installation has just started. If you want, you can go to details. You can read release notes for this release if you want. Let me pause recording. I will come back when the installation is complete. Installation is complete and our server rebooted automatically. Login as user that we have created during the installation. That's it. We have installed SUSE Linux Enterprise 12 in VMware Workstation. Let's go back to our installation notes. Now we are going to perform some post-installation tasks for SUSE Linux Server 12. First we will check IP configuration and network connectivity, then we will check VMware tools or OpenVM tools. On the desktop, right click and click on Open Terminal. Let's view our IP configuration first. As you can see, I have a valid IP4 configuration. Let's clear the screen and try to ping Google. That's fine. Let's clear the screen again. Let's check whether VMware Tools is installed or not. As you can see, OpenVM Tools and OpenVM Tools desktop packages are already installed. Let's go and test OpenVM Tools features. Go to View and click on Guest Now. As you can see, my screen adjusted itself automatically. Everything looks fine. In this video, we have installed SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 12 in VMware Workstation. If you liked the video and found it helpful, please click on the like button below and leave a comment. And if you want to receive new videos, you can subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.